Salam. Hey, my name is Fassil and welcome back to another episode of Fassil Eats the World. Today, we will be exploring one of the borderlands of the world, Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is what is known as a transcontinental country. This is because it sits on the border of Eastern Europe and Western Asia. It's part of the Caucasus region, and it's bordered by the Caspian Sea as well as 5 countries. The countries that border Azerbaijan really shows transcontinentality, with countries like Turkey and Iran to the west and south, and Russia and Georgia to the north. Also, we can't forget Armenia. I've already done a video on Armenia, and I'll put a link to the video in the description below. There might be a link somewhere up here as well. Here, I don't know, somewhere. Matnakash! Speaking of Matnakash, let's talk cuisine. Azerbaijani cuisine is extremely diverse due to it being on the crossroads of Europe and Asia. Couple that with the multiple khanates, kingdoms, and empires that have ruled over the region over the centuries, you get a cuisine that is extremely diverse with its cultural influences. The dish we are making today made its way to Azerbaijan from the east, and it's called Dushbere, or Dushbare, or I'm not really 100% sure. Again, please let me know down in the comments below how to pronounce this word right, and type it out phonetically, as always. Dushbere is a soup with tiny lamb-filled dumplings. Supposedly, the goal is to make the dumplings so small you can fit 10 on one spoon. Well, I like a good challenge, so bring it on. Now, with all the intro out of the way, let's get to the cooking. Alright, we're gonna start with the dough for the dumplings with 2 cups of flour. 1, 2, half a teaspoon of salt. We're gonna whisk that together a little bit, just to make sure the salt and the flour get to know each other. 1 egg, and then we're gonna slowly add 2/3 a cup of water while mixing that in. So what you're looking for is a tight non-stick ball like this. We're gonna cover and let it rest for 10 minutes. 1 onion. So you're gonna wanna cut your onions up, or maybe even dice them actually. Let's dice. Go ahead and set your onions aside. You know what, I just had a thought. This is gonna have to be mixed in with the meat, so I'm just gonna dice these guys up even smaller. Like as small as possible. Dice them up nice and small. Nice and small. Mint! We're gonna start by destemming these guys. Just grab the last couple. So much mint. Oh, look at that. Okay. So go ahead and cut these guys up. So you're gonna wanna chop this up finely, like this. Some ground lamb, your onions, and your mint. Add in some salt and black pepper. And then go ahead and give that a good mix. I feel like my onion to lamb ratio is a little off, to be completely honest. But hey, this could be a more vegetarian dumpling, I guess. I could call this vegetarian dumplings. But actually, now that it's starting to mix more, I think the ratio is pretty good actually. And then the mint, actually it smells really good too. It smells really good. The mint, the onion, the lamb. I'm actually looking really forward to this. Next, we're gonna flour our work surface and bring out our dough. We're gonna flour our rolling pin and roll this out. You want it really thin. We want to roll this out as flat as possible so that we can make as many small dumplings as possible. So this next part's kind of tricky. We're gonna have to cut this dough into strips. 1 second, let me see if I can find a pizza cutter. Okay, so I don't have a pizza cutter, but I do have this, so we're just going to, again, make strips. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. This is gonna be, oh Jesus. Okay, so never before have I been worried about like legitimately failing to make a dish than I am now. Like, whenever people say it's hard to cook, I'm like, I don't really understand that, because I feel like as long as you just follow the steps. But this one, I feel like this one's a very technique heavy dish. Okay, this set I'm gonna make really small, just so that I can say I tried to get the 10 per spoon. And then this set I might go for big, just so that I have like ones that I can actually use to salvage the video. I feel like this isn't gonna work. Good luck to me. Oh, it's actually cutting quite nicely, actually, surprisingly. I'm so worried. I don't think this is gonna... I really think I'm gonna fail making dumplings. I'm being 100% genuine. I messed up. And then we just grab this. And then... I guess, yeah, that wasn't bad. Ah! Oh, I should have done that on camera. I didn't even do that on camera. So we put it here like that, and then we pick it up like that, and then we wrap it like that. I think what I'm gonna do is place a little bit of meat on all of them now, and then wrap them up later after I wash my hands. Pinch, I should be doing this on camera, pinch, and then... So this is the last one on the big side, and now we start. Oh, dude, these are so small. Okay. So we're doing our last couple. Okay, so we're gonna start folding them up. Like that. And done. Okay, you guys, I feel like I picked up a new skill. That's actually pretty cool. I feel a weird sense of accomplishment right now. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like because I thought that this was gonna not work out, and the fact that it's... Okay, maybe this one's... Okay, so maybe the ratios I gotta work on. Actually, also, they might break in the cooking process. So, you know what, maybe I shouldn't get too excited. Things can still go wrong. But as of right now, I feel very, very good. So I ran out of room on the plate, so I started putting the dumplings on the counter, on the work surface. And as you can see, I'm not doing so well. I kid you not, I've been going at it for like an hour and a half. Okay, it doesn't even look like it's an hour and a half's worth of work, but I promise you. Like some of these are not even good. Look at that. That's not even a good job. I'm worried that this is not gonna make it through the cooking process, but you know what? I tried. And look at the variations in the sizes. I'm so sorry, Azerbaijan. Like I really tried. And I shouldn't have gone for the smalls. I should have just made them all big. I should have made like 20 instead of however many there are here. So once we finish putting together our dumplings, we are going to boil 9 cups of water in a large saucepan. The recipe calls for lamb fat, but I didn't have any, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw in some keve for flavor. If you're wondering, keve is a type of Ethiopian butter. So just some sort of fat. So add some salt, and then a tablespoon of turmeric, and then your dumplings. You're gonna wanna cook the dumplings on medium-low heat for 7 to 10 minutes. We're gonna throw in some cilantro and black pepper. Give that a good stir. Oh, that looks good. And it smells good. Oh my gosh, that smells really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. In terms of smell, this is the best thing I've made so far. Like, if I walked into someone's kitchen, oh my goodness, oh. This smells like comfort. This is the definition of comfort food, I think. In terms of smell, like, I can't get over it. It smells really good. I can't wait to taste it too. But in terms of smell, I'm already pleased with myself. So I think this is nice and done. So turn off the heat and time to plate. I'm gonna start by ladling some of this into my bowl. Alright, let me get some broth. Oh, that's such a nice smell. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. I'm gonna garnish with just a little more cilantro, some sumac, and a little bit of red wine vinegar. Look at that. That looks so good. I'm actually really happy with the way it turned out. If you were watching the video, you know that there were a lot of highs and then a lot of lows, so I'm happy it ended on a high. Like, I'm so happy with the way it turned out. Alright, it's finally time to dig in. Dushbere. I seriously can't get over the smell. Like, I really can't. But anyway, without further ado, let's dig in. I'm really worried it's gonna scald my mouth. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really worried I'm about to burn my mouth. Oh my, oh my. Okay, I think. Okay, so this is a reference that's gonna be very specific to certain people. But if you went to Western Washington University or you're just from Bellingham in general, then there's this place in downtown Bellingham known as Russian dumplings, and I swear it tastes exactly the same. Like, and that place was poppin'. It was popular. I used to go there after a drunken night out to get me some food because it always tasted good, and I think I matched it or made it even better. Like, it's not Russian, it's Azerbaijani, but you know, they're countries that border each other. The point is, I'm hyped because this tastes good. Oh. I'm really proud of myself. I mean, in terms of the consistency of the size, I'm not proud of myself. Okay, I really messed that up. And did the dumplings look pretty? Like, okay, let's look at the dumpling. Does this dumpling look pretty? Not necessarily, but does it taste good? Oh my. In terms of the texture, it's just not mushy. I don't want to say mushy because that sounds bad, but it's mushy like in a good way. Like, it's soft, not chewy, just like, it just goes down easy, and it pairs well with the soup, and the sumac gives it like a nice little sour flavor. By the way, sumac, I had to go to like 3 different places to find that stuff. I went to a European market I mean by that, and then I went to Safeway. I don't know why I thought I'd get it at Safeway, but the European market didn't have it. And then I was like, well, I think it's also a Middle Eastern country technically, so then I went to the Middle Eastern market and I managed to find some sumac. So if you're looking for sumac spice in the future, head to your local Middle Eastern market. And then the cilantro and the mint just gives it that nice aroma. The smell is what I really love about this dish. It smells so good, like so good. Just in case you wanted to see the inside of the dumpling, here it is. The onion and the lamb, oh, they go so well together. So well. And then the vinegar just gives it a nice acidic flavor. Like, this is, like, remember how in the last video I was talking about how that recipe was just like the perfect balance for a cake? I don't think you can mess it up. I think you can just, like, the way these ingredients come together to create this flavor, it's perfect. Like, I love the balance of flavors. I love everything about this dish. Like, and I'm just sad that I made it during the summer because this would have been perfect in the winter. Alright, as always, if you're from Azerbaijan, let me know what I did right, let me know what I did wrong, let me know how you do it in this place, in that place. You know, Azerbaijan, it's not that big a country, but I know different regions have their own little styles, you know? Like, maybe in this area they use more turmeric, in that area instead of turmeric they use cardamom. I don't know, I'm just throwing spices out there. But let me know how you guys do it. Also, if you're from Azerbaijan, what's your favorite thing to make at home? Like, let me know so maybe I can try and make it myself. So, Azerbaijan was the last of the A's. Starting next week, we'll be tackling the B's, starting with the Bahamas. I'll be very honest with you, I'm kind of just feeling like a cocktail for the Bahamas just because I really want to make a cocktail. I've never actually made anything fancy in terms of drinks. I usually just, I'm a lazy drinker. Please like and subscribe. Share if you can too. Like, you know, let your friends know. As always, my name is Fassil. This has been Fassil Eats the World, Azerbaijan. Until next time, peace.